India Wins Freedom by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. He was the education minister after the partition, and IIT basically formed under his ministry. When the Second World War was happening in Europe, Gandhi's view was that India must not participate in the war in any circumstances, even if such participation meant the achievement of Indian freedom. Failure of the Cripps machine led to widespread disappointment and anger in the country. Many Indians felt that the Churchill cabinet had sent Sir Stafford because of American and Chinese pressure, but in fact, Mr. Churchill had no intention of recognizing Indian freedom. I may mention here that Gandhi, who first gave the title Qaid-e-Azam or Great Leader, it was a great mistake by Mr. Gandhi, because once he gave that title, all the Muslims saw that Gandhi ji also addressed Jinnah as Qaid-e-Azam. They felt that he must really. Both Congress and the Muslim League had originally accepted the cabinet mission plan, which meant that both had accepted the Constituent Assembly. He became aware that the Lord Mountbatten was thinking in terms of dividing India and had persuaded Jawaharlal and Patel. I was deeply distressed. I realized that the country was moving towards a great danger. Surprised that Patel was now an even greater supporter of the two-nation theory than Jinnah. Jinnah may have raised the flag of partition, but now the real flag bearer was Patel. Nehru spoke to me in sorrow, but felt no doubt in my mind as to how his mind was working. It was clear that in spite of his repugnance to the idea of partition, he was day by day coming to the conclusion that there was no. I warned Jawaharlal Nehru that history would never forgive us if we agreed to partition. The verdict would be that India was divided not by Muslim League but by Congress. One question naturally arises here. If partition evoked such feeling of anger and sorrow in the hearts of all Indians, why did the Indian people accept it? Why was there not greater opposition to it? Why was there such a hurry in taking a decision which almost everybody regarded as if partition ever become a reality, they would one day wake up to find that after the majority of Muslims went away to Pakistan, they would remain in India as a small and insignificant Lord Mountbatten for the way in which he helped to bring about partition. I must now pay him a tribute for the manner in which he handled the crisis. I remember distinctly one occasion when the three of us were sitting with Gandhi ji. Jawaharlal Nehru said with deep sorrow that he could not tolerate the situation in Delhi, where Muslim citizens were being killed like cats and dogs. He felt humiliated that he was helpless and could not save them. His conscience would not let him. The most regrettable feature of this partition is that the subcontinent of India is divided into two states which look at one another with hatred and fear. Greatest frauds on the people to suggest that the religion affinity can unite areas which are geographically, economically, linguistically, and culturally different. So he suggested that East Pakistan and West Pakistan, they are totally different people, and Islam will not able to unite these two different parts of Pakistan. He predicted in this book before the creation of Bangladesh.